não entendo português, entendo Volkswagen. The passion, the love for the Volkswagen is incredible. You are amongst the best in the world.
Nine countries, 11 border crossings, 8,500 miles, 13,000 kilometers. This is our attempt to take a slammed MK7 GTI from the top to the bottom of South America with zero support crew. The Andes, the salt flats, the cities, the people, to the end of the world. Why? To see if we can.
I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to say. The drive here was amazing. South America is beautiful, and I hope that I can share some of that beauty and some of the passion for the cars with the world. Now we go to Ushuaia, Argentina, and then back to Uruguay. So we must still go really far. Coming here is a necessity. We must come to BGT if you come to South America to drive a Volkswagen. We are here in the heart of Sao Paulo, Brazil. You can see how bustling the city is. We've come to Colonial Racing. They are one of the biggest Delinte tire distributors, installers, sellers in Brazil. And they have about 500 of the size that we need available. So we need probably 3 or 4 of them. One of them we did get a flat tire, the other ones we did not get flats at all. But there is some sidewall damage showing and some knocks on the wheels. None of them broke. But before we go into Patagonia, we just want to make sure that everything is tip-top condition. So right now we've got the car pulled up on the lift. We're going to get those changed as fast as possible and then hit the road because we have a big surprise coming up about 2 hours from now. So pretty big deadlines today yet again. Inside the Volkswagen Anchieta factory. This is where the Severo is made. This is where I believe the Virtus is made. This is so exciting that we are driving our little Rallywagen inside the security gates of the factory. This is now a 60-year-old factory, and it really looks just like the Wolfsburg factory because it was the first one outside, or one of the very first ones outside of Germany. 60 years old. And they actually operate as a completely independent factory if needed. They have their own design studios. They have full production design here. So this is a really special place, and I can't believe that we have our little visitor badge for our little slammed Rallywagen. And Volkswagen Brazil actually invited us because they have just unveiled a collection. They have been amassing 20 cars that were built here over the years, and I believe they have 90 cars in total. So we're going to be one of the very first group of people to get to go and see this inside the factory. Alright, this is it. I'm so excited. We're in a little dark alleyway. It seems really kind of hidden and exciting. Welcome to dinner. We're living it up here. We got French, fresh bread,
Gracias.
cracking open a Monster. This is what we're reduced to. We're eating in a Carrefour supermarket somewhere near Sao Paulo. We're not gonna sleep tonight. I'm gonna drive through the night. I am gonna sleep soon actually. While these guys drive. And then after 2 hours I'll be tired and I'll drive the rest of the night. So then I'll wake up at some point, have a sleep while driving and ask Pedro to drive. Living the life, people. Living the life. Keep an eye on a truck.
Do you see a sidewall puncture?
No. Don't worry about it. Let's grab the next one. Well, this sucks because we just got this replaced, and within, just keep going, getting out of here is the most important thing. Within not very far, we have it flat. We do not. If this strips off, we cannot remove the others.
I know, that's the problem. It's pretty bent.
I see that it is now pretty bent. That is not good news, but maybe I will just do the tightening of it in the future with the 19. Get one more shot at it. After that, we're gonna fuck off the road. Obrigado. Ciao. Holy shit.
Oh god.
Look at the fucking slammed. Go. Holy shit.
Wow.
No speak English.
No speak Portuguese.
E aí, drive,
Tudo bem?
fala mais ou menos espanhol, gente?
Não tanto português.
Ah, sim.
This is awesome.
Watch out, there's trucks.
É
Yeah.
aberto, pode? É acrílico?
Yeah.
Ah, tudo bem.
Ah, the Recaro. Another roadside sign, mind-blowing. These guys have been waiting here in southern Brazil for about 50 minutes, 50 minutes. Two-door, all Gauls are two-door, so a nice Gaul, like a 93, 94 maybe, and then a Mark V sport wagon made in Mexico, just like mine, except theirs is the Tiptronic 2.55 cylinder. Muito obrigado.
Nós também, muito prazer.
Do you want to see the car very quickly?
Ah, vamos dar uma olhada, vamos tirar umas fotos dele. Nossa, esse também disse que...
This is for you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's good because everything we own smells. Might be that crazy kind of day when my brain just says no more. No more. This is the fucking best roads we have had anywhere. Anywhere. God bless Uruguay. We are here right in the center of Uruguay. We are driving as quickly as we can to Montevideo. But while we are doing so, we are soaking in the sights of Uruguay. This is only my second time here, and I'm absolutely in love with this country. We're just chilling next to the gas station, drinking sodas, chatting. Behind me, look at this, a Passat Mark I. Oh, it's so amazing, just driving by. Uruguay has Beetles. We saw a 67 Beetle, just a guy is driving around. A beat up Passat 1 4-door fastback. Where do they exist? And it's just driving by. We've got a Lada here. We've got a Fiat with an engine knocking here. Also tons of mopeds and motorbikes just buzzing around. It has a sleepy, slightly run down, just cool vibe here, mixed with just buzzingness. It's just amazing. The hand-painted signs. I mean, this is stuff that you picture. This is, I don't want to say Cuba or anything, but this to me embraces what I dream of for Latin America. Just friendly, smiley places, beautiful weather, palm trees. Look at an old Mercedes just driving by, no rust, mint condition. This is why I love Uruguay. Starbucks!
Oh my God.
Yo, you want to stop at Starbucks? Can we stop at Starbucks? Can we go to Starbucks?
We have time.
Yeah, we've got 18 minutes.
Please.
At least the circle is normal.
They're not going to have what I want. It's not even parking in it. It's closed?
No. Why do you say it's closed?
Yeah, it's
It's closed.
There's people in there.
Yeah, I know. Look at the Chevy.
Oh my God.
I want to move to Uruguay. I want to move to Uruguay. This is amazing. Oh my God.
Welcome.
Hi guys.
Where should I park?
We have to move this GTI black.
Uh-huh.
And you put in inside.
Okay, cool. Hi. We're in Uruguay. This is indeed my second time here. The first time I completely fell in love with the country. Since we crossed the border, it has been phenomenal. Super cool again. However, this is amazing. There's like 100 plus cars on 16 hours notice. I'm just gonna turn these lights on and let people do whatever they want with this. We're gonna go walk around, take a look. Well, we are now driving right beside the water inside the Montevideo port. I absolutely am in love with Uruguay, but unfortunately the journey continues, or wonderfully the journey continues. So onto the ferry. We have just driven about 15, 16, 17 miles since the needle on the fuel gauge stopped moving. We made it to the second empty fuel stop. This is the second one we've driven by. I'm losing my mind here. We're only maybe 2 or 3 hours out of Buenos Aires. This should not happen here, but it has. That means it's 100 miles between fuel stops. This one is on Google, it's the second one. There's the pumps, nothing. There's only people here because this truck had a flat tire and they've just fixed it, and now he's rolling out. Nobody's got gasoline, nobody's got service. So we're gonna go right behind him right now. We're gonna jump in the car and and we're gonna try and draft him. I'm gonna try and drive right behind his bumper for as far as I can. So we're gonna go jump on their tails and do this. We have 40 kilometers, 25 miles on 000. The needle cannot go lower. But let's do this. Let's get on their tails. Lights out, AC off, everything. Okay, welcome to the darkness. If Pedro turns the camera forwards, you can see the truck that we are driving up the ass of. Oh, the window's shut, thank goodness, because I think that was actually wasting fuel economy. Everything is switched off. We've got tail lights on, side lights. We have gone, we're at 45 right now. So what's the maths on that? We've gone 18 miles on absolute zero after we went 15 miles on absolute zero. So I'm trying to draft, trying to keep my throttle as light as I possibly can, between like 0 and 5%. Okay, we've started running out of fuel. The truck we were following has gone ahead. We have 5 kilometers, 3 miles. That's what it looks like. We're going up a hill right now, but I'm so scared to adjust my throttle position. Oh, we got a bunch of bumps. Woo! Oh. We just drove like 60 miles on zero. VW, your Mark 7 fuel calibration. Oh my God, it sucks. I don't believe it. And they're open. I just drove 30 miles, 15 feet behind the bumper of Argentinian semi-trailer with my lights off. The big news from last night is we have decided, the three of us, to take Ruta 40. It is literally called by Argentinians as the Argentine Route 66. It's a very emotional, evocative road. It is not all paved. It runs down through the Andes. It's very, very remote. We were told we will have to use the fuel can. We will not have enough fuel to be able to make it between stops. So this is a dangerous game to play, but for your enjoyment at home, that is what we have done. If we die, please cut to my cemetery or funeral scene right now. Right now the car's doing okay. I believe we might have picked up an exhaust leak. When we checked out the hotel, there was a nice overpass or pass-through for the garage, and I just heard a hint of an exhaust leak. Otherwise, we're doing pretty well. We did change out the rear springs to a slightly heavier spring, trying to remove that reverse torque from all of the weight we're carrying. However, it's put up a little too high, so now the front's scraping all the damn time. So I'd like to just lower the rear half an inch if we have time, which I don't know when we will, but that's fine. We did get a message, because so many people are following us now on Instagram and social media, from a gas station and tire repair shop in Bahia Blanco, I believe it's called, in Argentina. It's going to be our last stop on the coast before we head directly west into the Andes today, and the goal is to be the whole way across the country today. So if we have enough fuel, we're going to try and make it to his fuel stop, get the tire that's flat fixed there, and then we will be back up to a full arsenal of 2 full-size spares. I just got back from the supermarket. The car is just about finished up. We lowered the suspension on the rear a little bit. We changed out the springs because we had so much weight that was tucking rear, and I hate having a lower rear than front. So we changed that. We put the new springs in, but it raised it too much, so we lowered it again. Anyways, you're up to date on that. We had a new spare tire put on our second spare wheel. We hit a random pothole, trashed it. It was a brand new tire, it sucked. It can happen in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. It could happen in England. It could happen here. That was not the roads, whatever. What we did do, however, though, in Ecuador?
Yeah.
A long time ago, we destroyed a lift. This is the only one in the world. It's a prototype. It was not built to the correct full specifications, just to test fitment. We decided to run it. The R&D department at ECS were like, we'd really like it back to continue test fitting, but we've destroyed it. So instead of carrying it around forever, where is the... Okay, so we have the beautiful fuel station shop owner, and we're going to give him a part of it.
Luis, venía a recibir el regalo.
So we have a very, well, yeah. So here's a gift. It's the only prototype of the carbon lip in the world, and we destroyed it.
Okay. El único no mundo.
Único del mundo.
Es el prototipo.
So, but your workshop is too nice, but if you have somewhere to hang it, or you can recycle it, it's no problem.
Okay.
But that's that. And then we'd also like to give one piece to you.
Thank you.
And one piece to you.
He has a gift for you.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this.
It's a little thing, it's a matte set with the Volkswagen logo on it.
It's amazing. You said it's not official, but this looks super official.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It was made by the dealer.
Yeah, so.
Oh, look back.
So, mate is a type of, and I'm going to try and get this right. It's a type of tea. It's very popular in Argentina. When I was here about 10 years ago, you mix it, make it, and then everyone kind of sits around communally and gets codes from each other and drinks mate. This is amazing. Thank you for the hospitality. Okay, I have to brake now.